Hi friend! Marian Santos here of Potentials.com, signing our channel. So today, continue po natin yung study natin ng book na Joy That Lasts by Dr. Gary Smalley. So, actually it's a marriage book eh. So sabi nga, it's discover the secret to a marriage so fulfilling it will lead to joy that lasts. But joy that lasts is really about God. So it's a religious book na parang in-include na natin in our daily sharing with you of God's words. So, ano ba yung word chapter 4? Finding the ending power source. So, sino ba yung ending power source? Wife ba natin? Wife or husband ba natin? Siguro that's your question to me, di ba? So, you know that what it's like to be married to someone who's not looking to your anything else but God to make him or her happy? Such a person really gets her feelings hurt. A man like this doesn't get upset very often. Sure, a man or woman can be hurt or upset for a moment, but once they change extension cords and are plugged into the right source, they experience peace and contentment. How does this happen? By finding the source of power that never runs low. So yun ang ano niya eh. Ano ba yung power that never runs low? So, yung wife ba natin yan? Yung husband ba natin? Siguro ang tanong natin kasi it's a book about marriage. But no, parang inaano ni Gary Smalley is God should be a part of my marriage. So, sabi nga, di ba, he should be, parang narinig before, he should be in the middle of us. Jesus or God or Holy Spirit should be in the middle of my marriage. So, paano ba yan gawin? No? So, sabi niya, yung story ni Sir Gary Smalley or Dr. Gary Smalley, nagkaroon siya ng challenge or crisis, personal crisis sa buhay niya. Parang nagkaroon siya ng resentment towards dun sa kanyang mentor sa ministry. So, parang hindi niya gusto yung kanyang mentor. So, nagkaroon siya ng hatred, hindi lang resentment. So, parang, so how does he resolve this? Kumbaga, boss mo yun and then it's carrying resentment. No? So, yun yung kanyang naging challenge. So, sabi niya nga, tapos, sabi niya nga, then suddenly, as someone has switched on the emergency floodlights, I begin to realize why I was so discouraged. So, meron siyang story about one Monday morning sa office, I had no motivation to work. So, naka-receive siya ng check na $60 from a minister na na-meet niya sa isang seminar. So, para saan yung $60? So, para daw makabili siya ng suit. Americana po. So, parang kasi 3 years daw niya nakita nagtutalk si Dr. Gary. He's just wearing the same suit or Americana, no? Sabi niya, kasi daw sabi niya, John 3, 1 John 3, verse 17. If anyone has material possession and he sees brother in need, but has no pity in him, how can the love of God be in him? So, kaya niya binigyan si Gary Smalley ng $60. So, parang, ano ba yan? So, naano siya, sabi niya, parang, I probably have 3 times his salary. So, I should be the one to be sending his money. So, hindi ko alam kung na-offend siya or what. But anyway, because of that, nag-search si Sir Gary Smalley kasi na-intrigue siya. Bakit ganun? Bakit ng ganong impression yung minister sa kanya? So sabi niya, I reach for my Bible and read the 5 short chapters of 1 John. So sabi niya nga, yung Bible reading is a daily ritual for me during this stress-filled time. So kasi nga parang nade-depression din siya sa kanyang boss eh. So lagi siya nagbo-Bible study. So, ito yung nakita niya. Anyone who claims to be in the light but hates his brother is still in darkness. So, di ba, nagkakaroon siya ng negative feelings dun sa kanyang mentor. Eh. So, parang, so nalaman niya wow, wala siya kasi, di ba, sabi niya, anyone who hates his brother is still in darkness. Whoever loves his brother lives in the light, and there is nothing in him to make him stumble. But whoever hates his brother in the darkness is in the darkness and walks around in the darkness. He does not know where he is going because the darkness has blinded him. So 1 John 2 verse 9 to 11. So the word darkness prescribes describe my experience of discouragement and lack of enthusiasm. I knew that walking in God's light meant walking in God's love. However, I never equated my love for God at saka yung hatred niya nga sa kanyang boss. Maybe others could see it, but I have missed it. Not only did I not leave yung kanyang boss, but actually develop a deep anger towards him. So, left to pastor, my anger has turned into a form of hatred. So, yung kinikwento ko ngayon, nagkaroon siya ng, siguro parang niinggit siya dun sa kanyang boss, kasi parang siguro, mas magaling sa kanya ba? Or yun yung nag-guide sa kanya data. Your mentor supposed to be is better than you. Kaya ka nga niya gina-guide, kaya ka nga niya mini-mentor, di ba? So, could this be true? I felt I was too spiritual and mature to actually hate someone. So, minsan ganun, di ba? Akala mo you're in the ministry na you are loving, you are religious, pero hindi pala. Meron ka rin mga challenges or meron ding flow in your personality. So anyway, ang naging because of this challenge, yung naging decision ni Sir, nagpaalam siya sa wife niya to go on a retreat. So he brought up his Bible, his pencil or pen, and notebook para nga mag-reflect. So ano ba, what's going on inside me? Why is this happening to me? So gusto niyang ma-solve yung problem niya sa kanyang sa boss. So sabi niya nga, ito yung niya, discovering God's best. So ito yung kanyang Bible that he read. It's on Luke 11 verse 5 to 10. Let us read, no? Then he said to them, suppose one of you has a friend, and he goes to him at midnight and says, friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread, because a friend of mine on a journey has come to me, and I have nothing to set before him. Then the one inside answers, don't bother me. The door is already locked, and my children are with me in bed. I can get up and give you anything. I tell you though, he will not get up and give him bread, because he is his friend. And yet because of the man's boldness or persistence, he will get up and give him as much as he needs. So I say to you, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For anyone who asks, receive. He who seeks finds, and to him who knocks, the door will be open. So yan, baka minsan kulang lang tayo sa pag-ask kay Lord, di ba? No? The needs that we have. So minsan, or we are proud ba na the Lord knows what I need. So kaya hindi na tayo humingi. But the Lord wants us to ask. Di ba sabi? This is from the book, from the New Testament. Luke chapter 11, verse 5 to 10. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. So we have to have the humility to ask God what we need. Baka hindi lang po natin sinasabi. So in the many books that I read, lagi sinasabi, we have to be specific with what we need. Yung SMART goal nga po, no, kung na-encounter nyo na po yan in the many literatures po on goal setting. Our goals must be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound, no? So, yun po, we have to, and minsan, ano bang kulang? Ba't hindi ako makarating sa goal ko? Maybe it's God's provision ang kailangan natin, or God's grace po. So, baka yun po ang kulang. You're not asking the Lord for provision for your needs. So, why don't you start? So, mga friend, baka yan lang po ang kulang natin sa life. We're so proud, or we think God knows what we want. We need to ask. We have to ask for kung ano man yung kailangan natin in our life, no? So sabi, recognizing God's faithfulness. So, di ba? It's not a book about marriage. It's a book about God, di ba? Our relationship, or how our marriage could improve because we have a relationship with God. So ito yung recognizing God's faithfulness. Luke 11 pa rin po, chapter 11 to 13. Which of your fathers, if your son asks for a bread, will give him a snake instead? Or if he asks for an egg, will give him a scorpion? If you then, though you are evil, know how to give gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give the Holy Spirit to those who ask Him? So yan po learn to ask God for provision, for grace sa ating buhay. Kasi yun po ang secret formula. I can be a testament or a testimony for that God provides for all our prayer requests. So minsan po, siguro nalilate lang po, pero binibigay at bibigay niya po sa atin. So, yung chapter 4 is quite long. So, siguro this will be the first part of chapter 4, which is, we'll just continue on the next video, finding the unending power source. So, sabi nga, no, parang everyday, sabi niya, he falls in line. For yung prayer time niya, ang tawag niya sa doctor is falls in line. I ask to experience God within me and that I might not no longer expect anything other than God to fill my life. I ask for healthy family relationship and that yung wife niya and my 3 children would love each other and be example to other families. So I think this is his prayer request. I ask for knowledge and wisdom to be the best possible husband and father. I asked God for a friend who could guide me further in this truth. I needed someone who would help me resolve my inner turmoil regarding my mentor and help me live an obedient Christian life. And finally, I asked God to let me guide others, particularly by preparing me to do more personal counseling so I could share my insight from God. So, wow, personal counseling. What a coincidence po. My sister suggested na i-offer ko po sa channel natin yung counseling. So, medyo nagdadalawang isip tayo. So, I was a guidance counselor for 6 years in my younger days sa University of Assumption in San Fernando. I was handling architecture student, AB, mga Bachelor of Arts students, engineering. So, yan po yung mga hinandle kong students in college, no? In Assumption, San Fernando. So, siguro we'll post here our email address. If you can post your questions or problems or challenges dito sa YouTube channel na, we'll be happy to answer them. Pag wala po, you can email me. I will post my email here. So, siyempre, yung mga problems na kaya po nating isolve, we will try to give you our, advices. Pero, siyempre, in the final analysis, we are just an advisor. Kayo pa rin po yung final decision what will be best for your life. And siguro nga po, with God's guidance din po, it will be a powerful life for all of us with God's guidance po. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like our video.